Hello, Renegade Scion here. For my second video, I would like to talk a little bit about austerity. It's a word that's thrown around a lot in today's news, and has been up until and through this debt crisis. Austerity is defined for the purposes of economics as a strict economy. Now, some people have had what we would call a strict upbringing. That is an upbringing with rules and regulations, potentially more than the average. To truly have a strict economy, we can't just have a laissez-faire, free market economy where any and all goods can be traded and sold. Although supply and demand should always remain the guiding factor behind cost. That's just common sense right there. Don't overinflate or artificially inflate or deflate prices. That's a little absurd and irresponsible. That can cause some economic damage. But the austerity that the GOP, the grand old party, which is neither grand nor old, ironically enough, tries to put forth is, one, less government spending. Fine, that's fine. And they want to achieve less government spending through, two, cutting social services and health care and stuff like that. Also, three, the USPS, United States Postal System. So, in favor of a privatized, driven market in almost everything, there really would not be the spirit of austerity present, I feel. Because when things are privatized and there's no government interference and there's less government spending, it comes down to the government's lack of ability to regulate business practices or protect those who are workers. True austerity requires rules and regulations. I don't think anyone can really argue by that or against that. It's just what it is. So to claim that to end government spending, which, by the way, our defense budget spends more money than our healthcare and other social services individually do. To make all these tax cuts without an extra source of revenue is silly. And to make all these expenditure cuts without more revenue, tax revenue, is also silly. It doesn't work. And now people are talking about a double-dipping recession, which is a nice fancy little buzzword, kind of like austerity, where it might not mean what they tell you it means. Anyhow, if you're interested in austerity, I recommend you look more into the political schema of what's going on. Adieu.